Hello, beautiful people. My name is Rekha Thomas. Welcome back to my channel. It is day 10 in Iceland. As you have probably seen in my previous vlog, we had an entire day of driving yesterday from Hub all the way to Akureyri. It was a long, scenic, and slightly sleepy road trip, but totally worth it. Last night, we finally reached our Airbnb in Akureyri, and let me tell you, this place is a dream. Neat, cozy, fully equipped with everything you would ever need, and the best part, a perfect harbor view right from the living room window. Honestly, it felt just like home, except the home came with the mountains and a ship or two. We slept like babies, maybe a little too well. So this morning was a bit of a mad rush. You know that feeling when your body says 5 more minutes, but your schedule screams whales? Yeah, that was us. Today's plan, we are heading to Husavik, the whale watching capital of Iceland. It is about an hour drive from Akureyri, but the views along the way make it feels like a movie. Rolling green hills, snow-dusted peaks, and those random little Icelandic houses that make you wonder if elves actually lives here. Husavik is often called the whale watching capital of Europe, and for a good reason. During the summer, they have almost a 100% sighting rate. Yep, you heard that right, 100%. After a cozy night's rest and a steaming cup of coffee, we started our excited journey to the beautiful town of Husavik. Getting there from Akureyri is about an hour's drive, and yes, there is a shortcut, a tall tunnel that connects Akureyri to the Husavik region, cutting through the mountain instead of over it. It's about 7.5 kilometers long, dark, smooth, and kind of thrilling to drive through. The toll payment is all digital. No toll booths, no coins. You just pay online at tunnel.is within 24 hours using your license plate number. It is definitely the faster and safer option, especially in winter when the old mountain pass can get covered in snow and ice. But since it is summer, we decided to skip the toll and take the scenic mountain pass instead. And honestly, it was totally worth it. Here we go. We are in Husavik, one of the cutest coastal towns you will ever see. It is time to meet the real stars of Husavik, the whales and puffins. We booked our tour with the North Sailing Husavik Whale Watching, one of the most popular and trusted companies in town. Their ticket office is super easy to find, right across from the iconic wooden church with a picture perfect view of the harbor and the snow covered mountains behind it. Just look for the green flags fluttering in the breeze. That is a sign that adventure is waiting. The tour cost around $125 per person and lasts about 3.5 hours. Honestly, every single minute is worth it. The staffs were so warm and welcoming. We checked in and waited near the harbor as the ship prepared to take us into the mighty North Atlantic Ocean. Excitement was in the air. We couldn't wait for this adventurous ride and to meet the gentle giants of the ocean and those adorable puffins. Thankfully, the weather couldn't have been better. The sky was clear, the sea calm, and everything just felt perfect for the day ahead. Before boarding the boat, our expert whale watching guide gave us a quick briefing and handed out warm overalls, since it would be much colder out at sea than on land. They also reminded everyone to take motion sickness pills if needed. Thankfully, we didn't have to. All aboard! The boat slowly moved out of the harbor into the wide open ocean. From here, the Husavik church looks so beautiful against the mountains and sea. Our guide told us to hold on to the rails because the waves can be rough and it is safe with less motion sickness on the lower deck. But of course, we are a bit adventurous, so we went straight to the top deck. No one else came up, so we had the whole top deck all to ourselves, just us, the wind, and the open ocean. We started our tour by sailing towards Puffin Island, just a short ride from Husavik. During summer, this little island bursts with life, home to nearly 200,000 puffins. Watching these cute birds nesting, flying, and diving for food is pure joy. The Puffin Island, officially called Lande, is privately owned, so landing is not allowed to protect the puffins. But our boat circled close enough to watch them swimming and diving all around us. Did you know about 60% of the world's puffin breed in Iceland? If you visit in summer, definitely combine puffin watching with your whale watching tour. It is a perfect Icelandic adventure. The puffins are not just adorable little birds with the colorful beaks, they are also loyal lovers. These cuties usually mate for life. Once a puffin finds its partner, they return to the same nest together year after year. Both mom and dad take turns caring for their single egg. One fishes while the other stays home guarding the nest. Puffins spend about 8 months out at sea and only return to land in summer to raise their chick. They build cozy burrows on cliffs to keep their eggs safe, and yes, they actually sleep floating on the ocean waves. Their bright orange beaks, that's a part of their summer look. They glow during breeding seasons, then fade back to duller colors after. And here's a cool one: puffins can dive as deep as 300 feet, holding their breath for almost a minute while chasing fish underwater. They don't make much noise like other seabirds, but honestly, they don't need to. Their charm says it all. So, next time someone doubts true love, just tell them about the puffins.
So we slowly leave the Puffin Island behind us, but of course it doesn't mean that we will not see puffins anymore. As I told, also have swans, and then you can look for birds as well. That means that there can be a lot of trees as well, and we just have to sometimes wait a little bit more to see them. But no matter how much time we have to spend to look for them, it's always worth it, especially if you've never seen them before. Seeing the first girls, the first body.
After watching the puffins, we set off chasing dolphins before spotting any whales. As you can see, the waves were pretty wild. It was not easy to film while holding onto the rails and juggling all our gears. It definitely felt like a true sea adventure. Wow, just wow. Did you see that? The dolphins put on an amazing show for us. Now I can't wait to see the whales. Hopefully, they are ready for their close-up too. The North Atlantic Ocean is famous for its power, wild, untamed, and full of energy. Especially in winter, the mix of fierce winds, endless stretches of open water, and frequent storms gives birth to some of the largest and most dramatic waves in the world. It is beautiful and humbling at the same time. Today's ocean is almost peaceful as we wait patiently for the real stars of the day to arrive. Here, the most common visitors are humpback whales, the gentle giants of the sea. Those magnificent creatures are not only massive but also incredibly playful. They love putting on a show, slapping their fins, breaching out of the water, and of course lifting that iconic tail high before every dive.
That's two. That's amazing. There are two ways. Very close to us, guys. Now 3 o'clock. Wow. To the surface. There should be somewhere another one here. They are still close to the surface. There are dolphins as well, so it's not only those two ways, but there are also
Oh my god, I was so happy when we finally saw them. The whales. They stayed around us for a while, gracefully surfacing and diving again, as if performing just for us. I have seen vlogs where people didn't get to see any whales and the tour companies gave vouchers for another trip later. So I had quietly added this to my prayer list. Please God, let us see the whales today. And guess what? My prayers were answered. The moment they appeared, I was so overwhelmed with joy that I actually cried a little. It was truly magical. The snow capped mountains in the distance, the deep blue oceans, the boats gently rocking as everyone waited in awe, and then those magnificent tails rising from the sea. Thankfully, we didn't have to wait long. They kept appearing one after another, as if greeting us. This is one of those moments I will treasure forever, a memory etched in my heart from Iceland, the land where nature truly feels alive. The best time for whale watching in Husavik is from June to August, when the weather is mild, the ocean is calm, and the whales are most active. It is also the only time you can see the puffins, since they come to Iceland just for the summer to breed before heading back out to sea. If you are joining a tour, make sure to dress warmly in layers. Wear a waterproof outer layer, hat, gloves, and closed toe shoes. They will provide cozy overalls, but it is still much colder at sea than on land. So bundle up and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Finally, it was time for us to head back. As we sailed closer to the harbor and away from the big waves, the crew treated us to hot chocolate and warm cinnamon buns. Sipping that hot chocolate in the cold ocean breeze felt heavenly. The perfect way to end such an incredible adventure, simple, sweet, and unforgettable. On the way back, the crew explained how humpback whales use their baleen plates to filter tiny fish and krill from the water, nature's own built-in strainer. We even got to hold a piece of baleen, which was such a cool experience. After the tour, we spent some time exploring the cute little town of Husavik. We walked around the harbor, admired the colorful houses, and of course stopped by the beautiful Husavik church, one of the prettiest landmarks in town. Then we headed to a seafood restaurant and treated ourselves to some local Icelandic dishes, traditional mashed fish, fish and chips, and even a duck croffle. Everything was so delicious. The food, the sea breeze, and that cozy town charm made it the perfect way to end our amazing day of whale and puffin watching. We came back to our Airbnb and just chilled for the evening. It was truly one of the most memorable days of our lives, from the puffins and whales to the cozy food and beautiful views. I'm gonna wrap this up for today. See you in the next vlog with more adventures from North Iceland. Let's see what else this magical place has to offer. Thank you so much for coming along. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
To say goodbye. Our day was great, now it's time to go home. It's getting late, we've laughed and played under the sun. Good